Hello, good morning dear students. Now we are discussing about chapter 2nd, change in profit sharing ratio. In video first of this chapter, I taught you when existing partner decided to change their profit sharing ratio. In such situation, total 5 adjustments are required. First adjustment was calculation of gaining and sacrificing ratio. We have discussed in video first. In video second, we have discussed second adjustment, accounting treatment of goodwill. In video third, we have discussed about third adjustment, revaluation of assets and liability. In video 4, we have discussed about accounting treatment of reserve, profit and loss, accumulated profit and loss. And now we are discussing about the fifth adjustment, that is adjustment of a capital account. This is a complete practical and end concept of this chapter. So we can understand this concept by with practical example. So let's start. X, Y and Z, these are three partners in a firm. Again, X, Y and Z, these are three partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in 2:1. That is the old profit sharing ratio, 2:1. On 31st March 2020, their balance sheet shown the following balances. Their balance sheet shown the following assets and following liabilities. On 1st April 2020, they decided to change their profit sharing ratio as 5:3:2. On 1st April 2020, they decided to change their profit sharing ratio in 5:3:2 with the following adjustment. What are the adjustment? The first is stock be valued at rupees 1,10,000. Second, machinery depreciated by 10%. Third, create provision on debtors at 5%. Fourth, building appreciated by 20%. Fifth, a liability for rupees 3,000 included in sundry creditors not likely to arise. Sixth, goodwill valued at rupees 50,000. And seventh, new capital will be in their profit sharing ratio. This is the point that we are discussing, adjustment of capital. New capital will be in their new profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio 5:3:2. Is it clear? Prepare necessary accounts if revised value are recorded. In video third, I told you when revaluation of assets and liabilities are revised as a accounting treatment, there are two ways for revaluation of assets and liability. The first way is when assets and liabilities are recorded at revised value. That is the condition. In such condition, we have to prepare first revaluation account to find the profit and loss on revaluation of assets and liabilities. So revised value are recorded, and the second is when revised value are not recorded. In such condition, a ultimate entry is passed directly, that we have discussed in particular video. Now we are discussing about the necessary account. So revised value are recorded, it means we have to prepare first revaluation account. So how to prepare revaluation account, we will discuss here. The first account is revaluation account. Revaluation account. Okay. Amount, particular, amount, particular. What is the rule for preparation of revaluation account? When assets increases, it will be recorded in credit side. When assets decreases, it will record in debit side. When liability increases, it will recorded in debit side, and when liability decreases, it will be recorded in credit side. So here one by one point we will discuss and prepare revaluation account. So first point, stock be valued at rupees 1,10,000 and the book value of stock is 1,20,000. Book value is given rupees 1,20,000 and revaluation value of stock is rupees 1,10,000. So the value of stock decreased by rupees 10,000 and stock is an assets. Whenever any assets decreases, it will record in debit side of revaluation account. So here we will write to stock by rupees 10,000 decreased value. Is it clear? The second, machinery depreciated by 10%. The value of machinery is 1,60,000 and 10% of 1,60,000 is 16,000. Depreciate means decrease in the value of a particular assets account. So whenever assets decreases, it will record in debit side. To machinery account by rupees 16,000 decreased value. Third point, create provision on debtors at 5%. Whenever any provision is made on debtor, it means the value of debtor declines. Or if we are discussing about the provision is a liability. Provision is a liability, and whenever any provision is creating, in such condition the liability is increases, and whenever liability increases and assets decreases, it will record in debit side. So here 5% on debtor, the value of sundry debtor are 40,000. 5% of debt 40,000 is rupees 2,000. So here to provision on debtors by rupees 2,000. Fourth point, building appreciated by 20%. Appreciation means increase in the particular assets. So building value given rupees 2 lakh, 20% of 2 lakh is rupees 40,000. And whenever assets increases, it will record in credit side. So by building account by rupees 40,000. And the next point, a liability for rupees 3,000 included in sundry creditors is not likely to arise. It means we are not required to pay rupees 3,000 to creditors. So it means decrease in creditors or decrease in liabilities. Whenever any kind of decrease in liability, it will be recorded in credit side because it is a profit. So by creditors by rupees 3,000. All the adjustment related to assets and liabilities we have recorded. Now find out profit and loss on revaluation of assets and liabilities. So in such situation, the credit side is greater than debit side. The total 43,000. Is it clear? To partners capital account X, Y and Z. 43,000 total of credit side and total of debit side. 10 plus 16 plus 2, 28,000 minus 28,000. The balance is 15,000. 15,000 is a profit on revaluation of assets and liability. It will be distributed in old profit sharing ratio 2:2:1. 50,000 if we are distributing in 2:2:1, the value will be 6,000, 6,000 and 3,000, and now 50,000. 43,000 is the total of this account. How to prepare profit and loss appropriation account? I hope you understood by this example. that second account, because prepare necessary accounts in such question is asking prepare necessary. First account is revaluation, that is the necessary account to find out the profit and loss on revaluation of assets. And now we will prepare second account. Second account is partners capital account. How to prepare partners capital account we will discuss here. I'm erasing these 2 points. Remember, goodwill valued at 50,000 and new capital will be in their new profit sharing ratio. $43,000 or 43,000. This account is over. Now we are preparing next second account, partners capital account. Partners capital account. 1, 2, 3. 3 partners, X, Y and Z. Particular X, Y, Z, 3 partner and particular. Particular X, Y, Z, particular X, Y, Z. This is the format of partners capital account. To prepare partners capital account, first we need to write opening balance. Opening balance given capital account, X rupees 2 lakh, Y rupees 1,50,000, Z rupees 1,50,000. So here by balance BD, that is the credit balance. X rupees 2 lakh, Y rupees 1,50,000 and Z rupees 1,50,000. Is it clear? First we need to write opening balance of their capital. We have written down here. After writing the opening balance, the pre-valuation profit or loss will be transferred to this account. If there is profit, it will be transferred to credit side, and there will be a loss, it will be transferred to debit side. So here in question there is a profit, it will be transferred to credit side. So here by revaluation account, 6,000, 6,000 and 3,000. 6,000 for X, 6,000 for Y and 3,000 for Z. We have transferred revaluation profit in partners capital account. Is it clear? After transferring revaluation profit or loss, we will require to transfer accumulated profits and losses and reserve. In question we have given 3 general reserve, that is a profit and loss account, that is a profit, and advertisement expenses, that is a loss. We will need to transfer, because in question there is nothing information about how it will deal. When nothing information given about reserve, accumulated profit and loss, these reserve and accumulated profit and loss will be transferred to partners capital account. So here general reserve, if we are transferring, it will be distributed in partner, it will be recorded in credit side by general reserve. 30,000 will distributed in 2:1 in their old profit sharing ratio. So here 12,000 for X, 12,000 for Y and 6,000 for Z. 30,000 distributed in 2:1. The next profit and loss account 40,000. This profit also will be distributed in 2:1. So in credit side by profit and loss account 16,000 and 8,000. And this is the loss. Loss will be transferred to debit side of partners capital account to advertisement expenses. The value is rupees 40,000 distributed in 2:1. So here 60,000 for X, 16,000 for Y and 8,000 for Z. I hope you understood how to distribute profit and losses and reserve among the partners. After transferring, after distributing profit and losses and reserve to partners capital account, the next step, fourth step is accounting treatment of a goodwill. In such question, the goodwill is valued at rupees 50,000. So this goodwill will be distributed in gaining partner, adjusted in gaining and sacrificing partner. So find out who is gaining and who is sacrificing. So first, old minus new ratio. As you know, here for x, the old ratio of x is 2/5. 2/5 minus new ratio of x, 5:3:2. That is was new ratio. So 5/10. 5/10. Here 10 is LCM. 10 divided by 5, 2 and multiply by 2. 4 minus 5 minus 1/10. It means gain. If the value is negative, it is gain. For y, 2/5 minus 3/10. 3/10, 10 LCM, 10 divided by 5, 2 and multiply by 2. 4 minus 3, 1/10, that is sacrificing. And third, Z. 1/5 minus 2/10, 10 LCM, 2 minus 2, 0. In such condition, Z is have no gain, no sacrificing. Z is not gaining, not sacrificing any profit share. In such condition, X is in gaining condition 1/10, while Y is sacrificing condition 1/10. So how will adjust about the goodwill? So listen here. 1/10. The value of goodwill is 50,000. 50,000 into 1/10. X is gaining for 1/10. So as per the entry, gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing. In such condition, X account will be debited by rupees 5,000 and Y's account will be credited by rupees 5,000 as sacrificing. Is it clear? So here entry will be X capital account debit 5,000 to Y's capital account. So it will be transferred to partners capital account. So here to Y's capital account, entry X capital account debit to Y's capital. So X account will be debited by rupees 5,000. Is it clear? And in credit side, by X capital account, and amount will be recorded in Y's by rupees 5,000. I think you understood how to prepare partners capital account. All adjustment we have recorded in, but one adjustment about which we are discussing in the particular video, that was new adjustment of new capital. And in question there is information, their new capital will be in their new profit sharing ratio. Their new capital will be in new profit sharing ratio. So how this capital will be calculated, we will discuss here. We will discuss here. The balance of X capital, the balance of Y's capital and balance of Z capital. First we need to find out the balance of X capital after all adjustment, balance of Y's capital after all adjustment, and balance of Z capital after all adjustment. So here the balance of X, 2 lakh 2,06,000, 2,18,000, 2,34,000. 2,34,000 minus 21,000 minus 16 plus 5, 21,000. The balance of X is 2,13,000. The balance of X is 2,13,000. Again, 2,06,000, 2,18,000, 2,34,000 minus 21,000. The balance will be 2,13,000 of for X. For Y, 1,50,000, 1,56,000, 1,68,000, 1,84,000, 1,89,000, 1,89,000 minus 16,000, minus 16,000. The balance will be 1,73,000. 1,73,000. Again, 1,50,000 plus 6,000, 1,56,000, 1,68,000, 1,84,000, 1,89,000 minus 16,000, 1,73,000 for Z. 1,50,000, 1,53,000, 1,59,000, 1,67,000. 1,67,000 minus 8,000. So your capital will be 1,50,000 plus 1,53,000, 1,69,000 and 1,67,000. 1,67,000 minus 8,000, minus 8,000. One lakh 67,000 minus 8,000. This value will be 1,59,000. Is it clear? 1,59,000. These are the capital of all three partners X, Y and Z after all adjustment. Now the total capital is 3 plus 3, 6 plus 9, 15, 5, 2, 9, 14, 3, 4, 5. 5,45,000 is the total capital of the firm. 5,45,000 is the total capital of the firm. This capital we will distribute it in new profit sharing ratio. 5:3:2. So here 5/10. 0 cuts with 0. 54,500 multiplied by 5. So here 0, 0, 5 multiplied by 5, 25, 2, 5 for the 20 plus 2, 22, 2, 5 5 the 25 plus 2, 27. 2,72,500. 2,72,500 capital for X. For X, for Y's new capital 5,45,000 into 3/10. 3/10. 0 cuts with 0. 0, 0. 3 multiplied by 5, 15. 3 multiplied by 4, 12 plus 13. 3 multiplied by 5, 16. 1,63,500 will be new capital of Y and Z. 5,45,000 into 2/10. 54,500 multiplied by 2. 0, 0. 5 multiplied by 2, 0. 4 multiplied by 2, 9 and 5, 10. 1,09,000. We have adjusted all, we have calculated new capital of all partners. This capital for X is rupees 2,72,500. Y's capital 1,63,500 and Z's capital 1,09,000. This is the new capital we will write here. After spacing one line space only. To balance CD, that is the closing capital of all the partner. So X capital 2,72,500, Y's capital 1,63,500 and Z's capital 1,09,000. 1,09,000. Is it clear? Now we need to find who will bring the new case as a capital and who will withdraw his capital from the firm. We will need to find out it. So how to find it? Please listen here. How to find out amount of withdrawing or amount of introducing new capital. Who will introduce and who will withdraw. The X capital credit side balance and X capital debit side balance. If credit side is greater than, it means he will withdraw. If debit side is greater than, he will bring new capital. So here 2,72,500 plus 21,000. The X total capital of debit 2,72,500 plus 21,000, 2,93,500. The total of debit side of X 2,72,500 plus 21,000, 2,93,500 minus total of credit side 2,06,000, 2,18,000, 2,34,000, 2,34,000, 500, 13 minus 4, 9, 8 minus 3, 5, 59,500 will be brought by X. So it will be recorded in credit side by bank. He will bring rupees 59,500. 59,500. That is the capital brought by X. The second, $1,50,000 Y's. The credit side is greater than here. So here we will write 1,50,000 plus 1,56,000, 1,68,000, 1,84,000 and 1,89,000. 1,89,000 is credit side minus debit side. 1,63,000 plus 16,000, 1,79,500. 1,79,500. 0, 0, 5, 18 minus 9, 9 and 0. 9,500 will be, he will withdraw from firm. So we will write here to bank. 9,500 withdrew by Y. And the last partner 1,50,000, 1,53,000, 1,59,000 and 1,67,000. 1,67,000. Z's 1,67,000 is the credit side and the debit side 1,09,000 plus 8, 1,17,000. 1,17,000. So here 0, 0, 0 and 5. 50,000 will be withdrew by Z. So this amount we will record here to bank 50,000. This is the clear partners capital account we have prepaid. Any kind of doubt to preparing partners capital account and how the value is withdrawing, we find out, and how a new partner will brought new money, how to find, we have discussed in this particular video. Now the last point is preparing balance sheet. We will prepare here balance sheet. If balance sheet is matched, it means your answer is correct. So how to prepare balance sheet with revised value? Balance sheet. Assets, amount and liabilities. The first is cash at bank. Cash at bank. We need to find out the value, how much cash at bank you have. So opening balance is rupees 40,000. Opening balance is 40,000. New capital brought by X 59,500. 59,500. 9 and 9. Total is 99,500. And a withdraw from firm 9,500 plus 50,000. 59,000. 59,500. 0, 0, 0, 0 and 4. 40,000 is the closing balance of cash at bank. We will write here 40,000. Is it clear? Sundry debtors. Sundry debtors is 40,000 less provision 2,000. So this value will be 38,000. 2,000 we have made provision. Stock is revalued at rupees 1,10,000. Stock 1,10,000. The next, machinery depreciated by 10%. So 16,000 we will need to less. Machinery 1,44,000 because 16,000 we have depreciated. Building 2,40,000. Building 2,40,000 because this value is appreciated by 20%. So 2,40,000 new value. Advertisement expenses we have distributed, so there is no balance. Sundry creditors 30,000, but 3,000 is the amount we have reduced.